Good afternoon, I'm Shawn Yao and this is One News Now. The Food and Drug Administration says it's still assessing two COVID-19 vaccines for possible emergency use in the country. In today's Laging Handa briefing, Director General Eric Domingo said Sinovac and Gamaleya have yet to respond to the questions of the vaccine expert panel. The Chinese and Russian pharmaceutical firms are expected to get their EUAs this month, several weeks after the approval of Pfizer's application. Domingo reiterated that the go signal for the emergency use in the country does not mean that the vaccines will be available commercially. He also warned against the use and distribution of fake shots, saying that the FDA is now coordinating with concerned agencies.
Ang bakuna po ay maaari lamang ma-access to the government vaccination program. Kung sakali man ang gobyerno ay mag-designate ng mga LGU o kaya mga private company to be part of the vaccination program, kasusunod din po yon sa alituntunin ng Department of Health.
And the government conducted a simulation exercise for the arrival of vaccines into the country. Vaccine czar Carlito Galvez Jr. said they were able to complete the process in under 50 minutes. Although this is faster than the initial target of 120 minutes, Galvez noted that more improvements can still be done. The simulation took place from the IA in Pasay to the Research Institute for Tropical Medicine in Muntinlupa City. Health Secretary Francisco Duque III said the next exercise will include the transport of shots to various hospitals. Here are other stories we're keeping our eyes on. The World Health Organization believes that Astrazeneca's vaccine is still a vital tool in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. Recent data showed that the Oxford-made shots were less effective against the South African variant of COVID. The WHO called on other drug makers to be prepared should there be a need to adjust their vaccines. And in connection to that, South Africa will be rolling out AstraZeneca's vaccine in a stepped manner. The country earlier announced that it would halt inoculation with AstraZeneca's shots due to the reduced protection against their variant. Health officials said that around 100,000 people in South Africa will be injected with a shot to see how it works on preventing hospitalization and deaths. And Reuters reports that the White House and U.S. health officials are concerned after seeing several people not wearing face masks during the Super Bowl celebrations. Many attendees were seen violating physical distancing after kickoff. Some 22,000 Super Bowl fans gathered at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Stadium in Florida on Sunday. We'll have more stories after this quick break. Stay with us. You are still watching One News Now. I'm Shawn Yao. One lawmaker wants to legalize virtual weddings as part of the new normal. To give us the details, Ria Fernandez joins us live from the Batasang Pambansa. Hi, Ria. How does a virtual wedding work?
Sean, a House lawmaker is pushing for the legalization of virtual weddings due to limitations on mass gatherings this pandemic. The House Revision of Laws panel tackled today House Bill 7042, or the Virtual Marriage Bill. Under the measure, marriage ceremonies may be held virtually as long as the couple is physically present in the same location. Couples will be required to have their certificates of marriage notarized prior to registration with the local civil registrar to ensure its authenticity and due execution. Kabayan Representative Ron Salo, the author of the bill, says that it is high time to give couples an alternative to the traditional conduct of weddings to go by the changing times. He adds that video conferencing will be the new normal post-pandemic. Family law expert attorney Katrina Legarda agrees with Salo, but points out that the bill must be clear against proxy weddings. On the other hand, Attorney Joms Asalan of the Commission on Human Rights cautioned the lawmakers, saying that it might be difficult to ensure if consent was freely given by either party if the wedding will be held virtually. Sean, the House panel has already created a technical working group to discuss further this proposal. Other measures seeking to amend the family code will also be tackled at the TWG. Sean?
All right, thank you for that. Ria Fernandez joining us live from the Batasang Pambansa. And one group slams Agriculture Secretary William Dar for promising to transport pork supply from Mindanao to Metro Manila. In an interview on Agenda, Pork Producers Federation of the Philippines Vice President Nicanor Briones described this as fake news. He added that the supply agreement between DAR and hog raisers in Mindanao did not push through because they did not agree on prices.
South Cotabato Swine Producers Association, ay binibili naman niya yung baboy sa 144 pesos. Eh, siyempre, ang tumatakbo na ron, 180, 200. Eh, di ba dapat kung ikaw ay nangangailangan ng baboy? Eh, di bilhin mo kung anong gustong presyo nung binibilihan mo. Kaya sila hindi nagkasundo. Yung sinasabi niya na 10,000 every week na baboy na dadating dito sa Metro Manila, ay drawing yon, fake news. Sapagkat nakakausap natin yung presidente, ilang samahan doon, ay ang gusto nga nila 180. So hindi sila nagkasundo.
In that same interview, Briones warned that problems in pork and chicken supply could triple next year if the government fails to address the issue immediately.
Kung anong problema natin, triple. Ang problema natin next year, pag hindi ito na-remedyoan ng tama, kung susundin, medyo mali yung mga diskarte. So, kahit kami hindi magsalita, mararamdaman ng mga consumer, mararamdaman ng magbababoy, magmamanok, ng mga magsasaka, ang naging kapabayaan sa amin.
For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.